Hello everyone, this is Payal Vacha. Welcome to Pharma Desert. In this video, we will discuss about Code of Pharmaceutical Ethics Part 2. So let's get started. Second one, that is pharmacist in relation to his trade. So in relation to his trade, first one that is price structure. In price structure, price charged from customers that should be fair. And second one, pharmacist must get an adequate remuneration as per his knowledge, skill as well as responsibilities. So what about price structure? In price structure, price charge from customer they should be fair. And second case, pharmacist that must get an adequate remuneration as per his knowledge, skill and responsibility. So pharmacist they get any adequate remuneration according to his knowledge, skill and responsibility. Second one, fair trade practice. In fair trade practice, there should be no cutthroat competition among pharmacies by giving a prizes or gifts to any physician. So in fair trade practice, there should be no any cutthroat competition regarding pharmacies by giving any prize or gift to any physician. So what about pharmacist in relation to his trade? First one that is about price structure, and in price structure, price charge from customer that is in fair nature. Second one, a pharmacist that must get an adequate remuneration according to his knowledge, skill as well as responsibilities. And what about fair trade practice? In fair trade practice, there should be no cutthroat competition among any pharmacies by giving any prize or gift to any physician. They do not serve the prescription pertaining to other pharmacy, direct the customers to the right place. So they do not copy the labels, trademarks or other signs and symbols of other pharmacists. So they do not serve any prescription pertaining to other pharmacy and direct the customers to the right place. While second one, they do not copy the labels, trademarks or other signs as well as symbols of any other pharmacist. Second one, what about purchase of drug? In purchase of drug should be purchased from a standard, genuine as well as reputable source. So drug substance, it should be purchased from any standard, genuine as well as reputable sources. Second one, hawking of drugs. What about hawking of drug? Hawking should not be encouraged, and door-to-door and self-service should not be used. So hawking of drug substance that should not be encouraged, and door-to-door as well as self-service it should be avoided in case of particularly in case of drug substance. Second one, advertising and display. So what about advertising and display? In advertising and display, no display should be used either on the premises, in the press or elsewhere which may reflect unfavorably on pharmacists collectively or upon any group or individual. So in advertising and display, no display that should be used either on the premises, in the press or elsewhere which may reflect any unfavorable on pharmacist, they should collectively or upon any group or any individual. As well as they disparage other suppliers or products, as well as they show a misleading advertisement or give a guarantees, as well as be an appeal to or fear offer a price and be regarding sexual weakness, premature as well as aging. Second one, pharmacist in relation to a medical profession. So in that case, a limitation of professional activity. First one, under a no circumstances, pharmacist should take to a medical practice. In pharmacist can only render first aid in emergency. So pharmacist in relation to a medical profession. First one, that is a limitation of professional activity. In limitation of professional activity, under the no circumstances, pharmacist they shouldn't take they should take to a medical practice, as well as they should take a pharmacist can only render his first aid in an emergency. As well as second one, they do not recommend a particular physician unless asked. So what about limitation of professional activities? First limitation, that is about under no circumstances pharmacist should take to a medical practice, as well as pharmacist can only render a first aid in emergency. While second one, they do not recommended any physician unless asked by any person. Second one, commission arrangement. What about commission arrangements? In commission arrangements, there should not be any secret contract with any physician for recommendation of particular drugstore. So liaison with public, that is the next step. First one, that is about commission arrangement. According to their name, in commission arrangement, there should be not any type of secret contract with any physician who or she who is recommended for a particular drugstore. So, not any type of secret contract that is deal with any type of physician which recommended a particular drugstore. So, commission arrangement, that is not one type of valid part of profession of pharmacy. Second one, a liaison with the public. In liaison with the public, pharmacist, that is a liaison between a physician and a people. So he himself should be knowledgeable. So what about liaison with public? So pharmacist, that is the one type of liaison between any medical registered practitioner as well as patient. So pharmacist himself, they should be a knowledgeable. First one, they should be a knowledgeable, and pharmacist should never disclose any information to any third party. So pharmacists say they never disclose any information regarding patient to any third party, and he should have confidence while handling a prescription. So pharmacists, they should maintain the confidence while they handle the prescription. Fourth one, that is about pharmacist in relation to his profession. First one, that is a professional vigilance. So what about pharmacist in relation to his profession? In professional vigilance, pharmacist should himself abide the laws, and it is his duty to make others also to fulfill the provision of laws. So pharmacist, they should himself abide any rules regulation, otherwise any act, and it is a duty to make others also to fulfill about the provision of act. And pharmacist has to disclose the names those who are not fulfilling the provision of laws. So pharmacist which disclose the names those who are not fulfill the provision of any act or rules regulation. And pharmacist has to extend the help to a fellow pharmacist with respect to a legitimate need, scientific or technical. So a pharmacist has to extend help to a fellow pharmacist with respect to a legitimate need, scientific, otherwise a technical manner or a matter. That is about a pharmacist in relation to his profession. That is a professional vigilance. The second one, that is about law-abiding citizen. In law-abiding citizens, pharmacists must have a fair knowledge of laws pertaining to food, any drug substance, pharmacy, as well as health and sanitization. So, in law-abiding citizens, pharmacists must have a fair knowledge regarding the act which pertaining to a drug substance, any food substance, pharmacy, as well as health and sanitization. Next one, relationship with a professional organizations. So what about relationship with professional organization? Pharmacist should be a member of such a concerned organization. So pharmacist, that is a one type of important or essential member of professional organizations. In manner and properness. What about manners and properness? So pharmacists, they should act mannerly and properly in pharmaceutical profession. So manner and properness, that is both are required in the profession of pharmacy. So pharmacists, they should act mannerly as well as properly in pharmaceutical profession. Next one, what is about pharmacist oath? In pharmacist oath, I promise to do all that I can to protect and improve the physical and moral well-being of society, holding the health, and safety of my community above other consideration. So in the first point of pharmacist oath, that is about they promise to do all that he can to protect and improve the physical as well as moral well-being of any society, and they holding the health and safety of its community above other consideration. So first priority that is about physical and moral well-being of society and health and safety of community. Second priority or second responsibility of pharmacist, that is about I shall uphold the laws and standards governing in my profession, avoiding all the forms of misrepresentation, and I shall safeguard the distribution of medicinal and potent substances. So, in pharmacist oath, I shall uphold the laws as well as standards which governing in my profession, they avoiding all the form of misrepresentation, and I shall safeguard the distribution of medicinal as well as any potent drug substances. Knowledge gained about patient as well as I shall hold in a confidence in never disclose unless compelled to do by law. So next point, that is about knowledge that is gained about the patients as well as they hold in confidence and they never disclose unless compelled to do by any act. I shall try hard to perfect and enlarge my knowledge to contribute the advancement of pharmacy and the public health. So they shall try hard to perfect as well as they enlarge his or her knowledge to contribute the advancement of pharmacy as well as in advancement of public health. Next one, I furthermore promise to maintain my honor in all transactions and by my conduct never bring discredit to myself or to my profession, nor to do anything to lessen the trust put in my professional friends and colleagues. So, in that point, they promise to maintain their honor in all the transaction and by his or her conduct never bring discredit to his or herself or to his or her profession, nor to do anything to lessen the trust put in his or her professional friends as well as colleagues. May I prosper and live long in favor as I keep and hold to his my oath. But if I violate this sacred promises, may the reverse be my lot. So they if he prosper and live long in favors, he or she may keep and hold to his oath. But if pharmacist violate this sacred promises, they may the reverse be my lord. That is about pharmacist oath. If any query or doubts related to topic, please write your questions in comment box. Thank you.